okay? So do a good job. Sadly, the people that come for only 1 year often do not do a good job. They're here to party, for lack of a better term. So because of that, they made this rule. Unless you work for 183 days in a calendar year, you're at 18%. Okay? Which means for this year, 2016, you're guaranteed to get dinged for 18%. Okay? So your check from day one of this contract, starting in August, you will have 18% taken out. Got it? This can't be helped. This will happen for every month. August, September, October, November, December, you're losing 18%. That's gone. Okay? Got it? Where we get some wiggle room is on this contract right here, the second half of the school year, from January 2017 to July 2017. That's flexible. Do you get taxed 18% or do you get taxed 6%? That depends on... Oh, I'm sorry. Bye. Bye. Okay. Now, if you rack up 183 days in January 17th on this contract, which means July 2nd, if you just take no vacation, stay in the country, if you stay here and don't go to the Philippines, don't go to Seoul, in 2017, between January and July, straight through, you would hit this day. Tax Freedom Day is July 2nd. Then the tax rate is this. Okay? However, if you do lots of extra vacations, like, because your contract ends the 14th, correct? So that's a lot of wiggle room. That's like 12 days. But if you're out of the country for more than 12 days between January 1st and January 14th, you're mathematically stuck in this bracket. Got it? Do we understand? Now, even if you rack up your 183 days, you still need to apply for a refund on this money to get your 13% back. Understood? If you do not do that, you will not get your money back. Okay? We're good. It's not going to start going into your check. Your check will still take this 18% out, just like before. Okay? We got it?
Who will teach new people how to do that?
Trying. All right. Now, how do you get a tax refund? You go to the tax refund office, the employment office, whatever it is, your school will tell you. You bring your ARC, your passports, and your earnings statement. All right? You don't really need a previous year's earning because you don't really have a previous year. Yeah, you do. You have this. So bring that. Okay? I don't know why. You need, when do you file? At least 1 year, or at least 1 week prior to departure. So it's in your interest not to take a full 12 days of vacation between January and July 7th, between January 1st and July 14th, i.e. Chinese New Year. It's in your interest to not try to max that out, because what if you hit 183 days July 13th? It's too late to file. And then it's, maybe you can get the money, I don't know, but it's too difficult. Okay? So if you want to do a lot of vacations, do them in 2016, not 2017. We cool? Now, if you sign a second contract, that second contract is automatically, for the next year, it's automatically on the 5% because you spent 183 days the year before. Is that cool? So like this year, starting on this new contract, I'm at 5% now because I already have 183 days for 2017. And then in 2018, after the new year, I will still be on 5% because I already had 183 days the year before 2017. Does that make, is that, we good? Yes.
I actually want to just point out two things. The point isn't necessarily that you can't take vacation. The point is, for that 183 days, it's if you leave Taiwan. If you get on a plane or you get on a boat.
International vacations,
Yes,
yes.
okay.
International vacations.
You want 183 days in Taiwan.
But there's
all right?
beautiful places, Alishan, Taroko Gorge, Pingtung County, the
Yeah.
beaches, oh,
Yeah.
just,
And,
yeah.
and the other thing is that when we hit January, okay, right now, we've just arrived from Taiwan, we're all paying 18% across the board, okay? But when we hit January, it actually depends. Then we fall into what is the local Taiwan tax bracket. Most people will be paying 5%. If you are getting higher, you will not necessarily be paying 5%, okay? So just be
Okay.
forewarned.
Any more questions? Yes?
Oh, so, you said that the fiscal year is from January to December, but then why are we filing taxes? Or why did you say we should file taxes in July?
That's only if you're leaving and not coming back. If you're like, I'm a one-year Taiwanese teacher, I had my fun experience, and I want to go back to America.
Oh.
Sorry, the filing in July is assuming you're leaving Taiwan in July and not coming back.
But then, do you need to file tax for, the first 4 weeks, so.
No, you don't, because you can't get a refund on the months you
Oh,
work
you can't.
in July 16, because there's no mathematical way you will accrue 183 days in this year of July of 2016.
So, we don't need to worry about taxes at all, does the Taiwan government say we have to register taxes in this?
You don't need to worry about taxes at all in the sense that they will take them out from you here for 2016. So don't even worry about taxes for 2016 at all. For the first 6 months of 2017, you need to worry because whether you get a refund or not is contingent upon racking up 183 days. Yes, James?
Okay, my understanding is 2016, if you're due, you still need to file so that you have that record.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about that, what is it, that annual record, so for the previous year. So for 2017, when you file, you need the record for 2016.
Yes. Yeah, most school, yes, by file. I'm not sure how filing happens in my experience, the school always files for me.
Your school will take you to the tax office.
Yes, that's what,
And you, with them, will fill out the paperwork.
Yeah.
So for 2016, you're going to do that in May, in the first week of May. You need to do that.
yeah. So you get your refund.
So once you've done your 183 days and you continue with your contract, you don't have to apply for the 18 exams.
That's my understanding, yes, you should.
It happens automatically.
Yes, but ask James, because he would know better.
Well, no, I'm asking you, because you're the one that said. So what you said is, come January 1st, because I've been here over 183 days.
In the previous year, you should be in the file.
I'll be in the 5. I won't go to 18 for January 1st.
Yeah. For like January 1st of next year?
Yes.
Did you teach here in the spring?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, you should be in the 5%.
So I'll always be in the 5%.
No.
No, that's what I'm listening
Okay,
for.
now I'm wrong.
Okay, well, basically, right in the Bible, if you stay more than 183 days, but in the contract, we were stating like we will take everybody just like a newcomer. So from the new contract, we were ask the school to carry as 80% the tax. We will take some the tax off just because we are not sure you're leaving when, you know.
Okay,
So if it, your case will be a little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but if you have family or if you already have some family here, you can discuss with the school. But normally, by follow the contract, every month you have to take. Now, currently we just tell you is 80% tax, okay? But if you stay more longer, like Tara or someone staying more longer, you have to discuss with the school, okay? Because if the school doesn't count you as at 17, but you leave within the, if you didn't stay until 183 days, the school will confirm from the government, okay? So that's why we state everybody in the contract with the same.
The new teachers, the school has not yet been working with you for a long time, and from January to July, if an English foreign teacher leave the country without saying goodbye, and the school will have to pay for those taxes, that will be a disaster for the school. So they will deduct your salary 18% and refund you later. Okay?
And this is the simple we just explained because the tax issue, they will probably have different situations. Like if you have family here, if you have children, if you have other stuff, we understand. I'm single, and if I have family, the tax payment will be different. So if you have other further questions, you can Google the tax office. There was certain have the English pages, or maybe they will have someone who will answer you. You can go there. Yeah, just in case. Okay. So any more questions? OK, Chinese。学校的部分，我们在这边在税务的部分，我们都说先扣18%。那因为他是新来的老师，那学校有2种算法，一种是每个月都扣18%，直到他，除非是你跟税务单位说他待了183天之后，你们要改成是像我们台湾人一样的课税方式，他有2种不同的课税方式。但他刚来的时候，我都是建议的。就是把18%从他的薪水里面扣掉，这是每个月，因为你不晓得他什么时候会离开，就是不晓得，那学校会变拿钱，所以每个月这样。但如果你的那个外师是待在台湾很久的，那你们就可以讨论一下，就说那之后是不是会直接先用他的去扣就好了，就不用扣这么多。就是如果你那个外师已经待在台湾很久，也每个学校都还不错的话，这你们可以去讨论。但是原则上，新聘的外师，我们就是其学校要先扣18%的税金，对，这样子。
对，那个从1月到7月之间，因为还没有确定他会待满183天，所以学校应该是要去扣18%，就是对新外师来讲。但是，他要等到2017年，要等到2018年的5月才能退到税。这样子呢，他2017年到7月扣了18%，他要被扣很久。所以呢，如果到7月他有续约，那下半年已经超过183天了。其实前7个月的预扣的部分，因为还在学校账户，其实并没有付给国税局，应该是可以先给外师，让他不要垫那么久，垫到2018年的5月6月才能退。
退税是由学校单位退给他，不是国税局退给他吗？你这样讲的意思是学校？
因为学校预扣根本还没有付到国税局。对，这个你们学校内在讨论，这只是一个想法，因为其实外师有。
因为通常外师本来预算还有family在出来，那他们有可能1个月付掉18%税的话，基本上都是200块以上，他在使用上是这样。
然后呢，那个18%要被扣18个月才会还回来。
那不过因为这是税务单位的规范，我们也是这样，因为我们也是6个月才把税结清，所以这是国外的规定。所以如果任何规范再去问税务单位，这样。Okay, we just talk about the tax. Any question about this? If you have further questions, we can discuss later because we are running.
2016年确定是。For any foreign teachers who is leaving the country in July, and you have not paid for the tax for 2017, right? And you're leaving you have to go to the tax bureau to get everything done before you leave the country. To get return or to pay for the taxes. Because your school have deduct your payment 80% from your salary. So you have to get everything done before you leave the country. To get payment and to get a refund or anything, to get a certificate, and you will be able to leave the country if you're not coming back. Okay? For that's part, the part-time job. The part-time job, I just talked about that before. Any foreign teacher are not allowed to work outside of the school without a permit. For Wushiban prep schools, for private institute, it's not legal. It's not legal. So any extra time you have to work to another institute or any schools, another school will have to apply for another work permit. Okay? For example, some teachers they're invited to help with some programs or teachers in other universities, and that university will have to apply for your another work permit to be legal.
Also, that's without pay, so if you want to help the poor sick children at the hospital, teach them English or something like that, then you still need to work.
For
That's why for if you pay or not pay.
with or without pay, it's illegal.
So
It's illegal.
if you're
With or without pay.
volunteer, yeah, if you're a volunteer.
Okay. If you have, because it's time for our closing ceremony, so if you have any other questions about the whole contract, please let me know later. Okay, we can work on it. Thank you.
I think we'll go through most of the important parts. Others, I think you can just take a look. And if you have further questions, you don't need to sign the contract right now. You can discuss with Mr. Wolfen for that. And just go through it, okay? So if you have further questions, just let us know and we can discuss it. And we have the Facebook groups, right? So if you have other unclear parts, you can ask other teachers if they have experience.
学校的部分，请你们在合约如果外师没有办法签约，请你们回去签好，然后之后再给教育备查。那原则上，它有几个公立学校就要签几份合约，所以不是只有学校有。那如果是有申请工作许可的部分，要报部分去劳动部、部分教育部这边。然后其他的部分，原则上如果它是有因为不需要申请工作许可的，那就不用给劳动部，但是要给我们教育这一份。那统一请由县府那边收集之后再报上来，这样子。好，那还有其他问题吗
Any other questions? No? This is the more difficult part every time when we go through the contract. But when you look on the, well, I think it's just wordings in some words. If you have further questions to discuss with schools, I think everything will be fine. Okay? Okay, so let's thank you, Alex. Okay, we take 5 minutes break and we'll come back for our final ceremony.
I have too many things. First year
I go to your class, to your class, you go to my class, my class, it's all the same. So what is the amount but I go to your class. So just I think I should have flexibility where we can do like some weeks or some weeks, my class, but yeah. That's what I need. So if All right.